Hello James, and welcome to another episode of my talking on and on about nothingness while trying to convince people that what I'm saying is actually worth listening to.
Hey, hello, it's me. I've made a video for you, but it's not too late to turn back now and watch something better.
Who the hell is James? James is the cybernetic ghost of Christmas past from the future who is currently holding me at ransom to further his plot to make sweet, sweet love to our species. Today's episode comes to you in one long and laborious part, that part being procrastination. As you may well be aware, I am the kind of person who is very, very complacent when it comes to working. I am the kind of person who will put off a task until literally the very last minute. Whenever I am given an essay or an assignment or have to make some kind of contribution, I will always see the time I am given as time to do something else, and therefore will spend the entirety of the week or month or however long it is doing something far less productive. It occurs to me that I'm the kind of person who works really well, or at all, under pressure. I need to feel the gripping panic which tells me that I need to start now or I will not get it done. Now these two factors tend to work hand in hand. I am able to put something off for the entirety of the time which I have to do it, as well as then work quite solidly, efficiently and productively within a very short space of time right at the end to hand in something of acceptable quality. Some would consider me lucky in this regard, but there are consequences to this action. Many a time I found myself in a situation of panic which has led me to be very, very ill. I have excruciating headaches, and once even I was put off eating peanut butter for about a month. And what kind of life is a life without peanut butter? Sorry to those people who don't eat peanut butter or can't, get hold of it. Don't ask me how those last two were linked, it just seemed that for some reason whenever I approached peanut butter after that dreaded day of headacheness, I seemed to relate it to excruciating pain and death. But you'll be happy to know that peanut butter is now again my main food source. The point I'm making is that I do not condone that kind of work ethic. Leaving something to the last minute is not a good idea, yet for some reason, despite the fact that I tell myself and berate myself every single time that next time I will do it better, I will start earlier, I'll get it done, I don't. But what is the purpose of telling you all this? Well, it relates to a challenge that I have been set for this year. As the few of you who watch me may know, I am a writer, or at least I'd like to be. For the last 2 years, I have participated in an event called NaNoWriMo. This is a challenge in which the participant attempts to write 50,000 words of prose in whatever genre or structural way that they see fit in the month of November. This is a very difficult challenge, but for the last 2 years I have succeeded. The reason being that basically NaNoWriMo is one long last minute. They put you straight in there, and if you don't work, you won't get it done. Now of course, the final product isn't that good, but the point of NaNoWriMo isn't to actually produce any kind of finished work, but to give you the very basic foundation of the story you can go back to complete, to edit, to rewrite, and to turn into something slightly more acceptable. This year, however, I have been challenged by a good friend of mine, curse you, to take one of my half-finished foundational pieces from NaNoWriMo and to complete it as a full first draft by the end of this year. The problem I face, however, is that that gives me a whole year in which to procrastinate. So what I'm saying is that I do wish to, and I will attempt to get my novel finished, or at least the first draft of it, by the end of this year. It just may be that I won't start until midway through December. Sorry. I'm going to finish off with a shameless plug for one of my friends who is just starting up on YouTube and hopefully will be making videos pretty soon. They are a thief, they are a scoundrel, they are a blackguard, they are nowhere near as attractive as the rest of my friends, and generally no one likes them. Their name is Burwhale, and I will give you a link in the Doodadamajigma thingamabob.
Hey, hello, it's Max. I've stolen an intro for you. It's not too late to turn back now and watch one of my videos instead.